Sure you don't want to stay and finish it? There's still plenty of time, Kate. Your husband won't be here for another 2 hours yet.
The letter for Regan and Taylor, Mr. Hersey.
Oh, thank you.
But you haven't checked it.
Jamie, if you did it, then I know it'll be all right.
Will that be all?
Yes. I'll be going to lunch and straight on to pick up my wife.
I'll be downstairs.
If you need me for anything very important, you can get me at my new apartment around 4:30.
Don't worry. I'll take care of everything. And good luck.
Thank you, Jamie.
Oh.
Particular woman in your busy life would like to know where we're going.
Let's go to the coachman, somewhere quick and easy. I've got to be at the rest home by 4 to pick up Kate. I don't want to be late.
Of course not. Priorities are everything. You didn't thank me.
Hmm?
You didn't thank me
For what?
for picking up your car.
Thank you, Marianne. I'm sorry. Guess my mind's on other things.
I've noticed. John, who was that girl?
What girl?
The one outside your office as I drove up.
Oh, just someone asking directions.
Oh, a stranger.
Of course.
Do you always answer strangers' questions with so much animation and charm?
Was I?
From what I saw, you were absolutely oozing with it.
It's all in your mind.
Well, if I'm going to be jealous, today's the day.
It's the day you get the least return for your efforts.
It's also the day I don't even get coffee after lunch. You are taking me home, I presume?
I'm sorry, Marianne, but do you mind taking a cab?
Cab. No, I'll stay and have some coffee. Would you like me to pay the check?
Give me a break.
You can make up for it tomorrow.
I'll try.
Just like old times, isn't it, John?
I'm afraid it'll have to be. For a while.
I'm sorry. It was unfair. Forgive me?
Excuse me.
express the voice that's sighing. A single simple question in my ear. Hey, is anybody there? Does anybody care? Is someone there above me?
Thank you, Mrs. Anderson. Ah, right on time as always, Mr. Hersey.
Yes, I'm usually on time on important occasions, Doctor.
I'm sure you are.
How is she?
Fine. Otherwise, I wouldn't be letting you take her home. How are you?
Me? Physically, you mean?
You ready to take Kate back?
Of course I am.
Seems like a foolish question, does it? Well, it's not really. An awful lot depends on the husband. Kate's fine, but naturally enough, she's a little apprehensive about picking up her life again. I'm sure you understand that.
Oh, it'll be different for her. We've got a new apartment, a brand new building, friends to meet her when she gets home.
Friends? Well, not too many, I hope. Not immediately, anyway.
The Dickinsons, they're closest friends, a married couple, but if you think that...
No, that sounds fine. Good friends should help her feel wanted. But most of all, she must feel you want her. You do appreciate that?
Of course I do.
Then that's all that matters. Try to act normally with her. Don't be afraid to mention she had a nervous breakdown. More harm can be done by avoiding the subject than by discussing it openly and honestly.
I understand, Doctor.
Oh, you're not leaving us, my dear?
Yes.
Oh, how unfortunate for you. Do take a flower.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Anderson.
Hello, Kate.
I see you've got one too.
Oh, yes. Dear Mrs. Anderson. Well, perhaps it proves that at least on this occasion, I'm just as popular with the guests as you are, Kate.
The dear doctor uses euphemisms. He says guests when he really means patients.
How do you feel, Kate?
Wonderful. What do you think of my flower? Beautiful, isn't it? We grow them here in the gardens.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Will you be pleased to have me home again? I've missed you, John. I've really missed you.
I've missed you, Kate. I really have. You ready?
Mm.
Thanks for everything you've done, Doctor. Kate, are you all right?
Yes. Yes.
Are you all right, darling?
Yes.
You sure?
I'm all right. Honestly, I am. Stop fussing.
I'm not unproud of it.
I suppose everything will be ready in time?
Clark, why don't you just go and sit down and leave this all to me?
I just don't want anything to go wrong, that's all.
Neither do I.
Oh, careful now, darling. I wouldn't want anything else to happen to you. I'm sorry about the mess, but we're a bit behind schedule. You know, the usual problems, subcontractors not turning up, shortage of building materials, that sort of thing. Most of the apartments haven't been finished off yet.
Oh, not ours, though, I hope.
You know, well, being the architect, I was able to pull rank. I've taken the penthouse for ourselves. And all it needs is your personal touch to make it truly our own home.
Electricity's on at any rate. Lifts working, everything.
I'm sorry, but I don't think I know you. You're not the usual caretaker, are you?
Oh, no, sir. I'm only here to help out. Fred Bromley's off sick and I'm filling in for him. A favour, you might say. The name's Cookson.
Well, Mr. Cookson, you seem to know who I am.
Oh, yes, sir. You was pointed out to us before when you was here for your inspection last week. Now, don't you worry, none. We'll look after the place for you till it's open.
Open?
Yes, it'll be a little quiet here for a while.
Quiet?
For a while. You see, darling, we're the only people living in the building. Second honeymoon.
Kate, darling. Oh, wonderful to see you. John insisted we be here.
Well, he might have warned me. Marianne, it's just lovely to see you again.
Oh, tell me I've lost weight. It's the nicest thing you can say to someone that you haven't seen for a long time.
Don't fall for it, Kate. If anything, she's gained upon
Oh,
herself.
Clark.
Kate, you look marvellous, ready to take on the world.
Well, ready to start at round one anyway. Oh, thank you, darling. It was a lovely surprise.
I suppose I should have given you time to look over the apartment, but there'll be plenty of time for that later.
Oh, of course there will.
Well, come and sit down.
Oh, it's just so lovely seeing old friends again and remembering old times. New ones, too, of course.
Oh, let's drink to that.
Well, I've started already, I'm afraid. I held off till after sundown, then I took the plunge.
Everything's been arranged. I whipped up dinner and Clark looked after the liquor, naturally.
I assume your vacation hasn't altered your preference in drinks?
Nor in anything else, I'm very happy to say.
Fine, that's what I like to hear. Well, it's just like old times, isn't it?
Better than old times, I hope.
Here's to the four of us. Together again.
Yes, that's right. The four of us all together again. As if nothing's changed.
So you're not actually staying here, then?
Not for a couple of days yet. We're booked in a hotel until our personal things arrive.
Yes, the unpacking will keep me busy for quite a while.
Oh, not too busy, I hope. We want you to have dinner with us before Clark goes.
Oh, yes, Finland, isn't it? John was telling me something about it. Seminar?
That's what he's been telling us. Finland, you lucky beggar.
Looking forward to it?
Can't deny it.
Anything to get away from his nagging wife.
Not so. Not so, but there's nothing I can do about it if you want to think that way. Facts are that now we're all together, I'm really not sure I want to go at all. Still, it'll give you girls more time together.
Yes, we won't let you be lonely, Marianne. We'll see lots of you while Clark's away, won't we, John?
Oh, of course we will.
Flight 9218 to London via Hong Kong, Delhi and Bahrain. Now departing from gate 7. All aboard, please.
All checked in?
Yes.
Have you got anything to read on the flight?
No.
Well, I refuse to let you get on that plane without an armful of magazines.
Good idea. It'll keep his eyes off the hostess's legs.
I doubt it.
Oh, come on.
Like a cigarette?
I haven't heard from you in 4 days.
I've been busy, you know that.
You could have at least phoned.
That's a bit unfair. Things are a little different.
Different? How different?
Well, it's not so easy anymore. I mean, can't leave Kate alone for too long a time. Not yet, anyway.
And when?
Soon, I promise.
That's not good enough. I expect you to take me to lunch today.
But I...
John, no excuses. Lunch.
I'll try.
John?
I said I'll try.
No, not that. That girl over there with the young man. Isn't she the one I saw you talking with outside the office that day?
Could be. Why?
Well, she seems to be watching us.
Yeah, why would she be doing that? You're getting paranoid about that girl.
Well, when Kate says an armful, she means an armful.
So I see.
I managed to stop her somewhere between good housekeeping and stamp collecting for juniors.
At least it'll keep you away from too many of those free martinis.
Oh, you know me, darling, as if I would. Ah, that's my flight. Bye-bye, Kate.
Bye.
John, take care of my second best girl.
Oh, you look after both of us, won't you, John?
I'll try.
That could prove to be quite a handful for
Have
you.
a good trip, Chuck.
I'll do my best. I'll phone you as soon as I arrive, darling.
If you remember.
This is the final call for passengers on Pan Am Flight 812 now boarding through Gateway 4.
Sorry, I didn't realize. Yes, I understand, Mr. O'Connell. I'll give Mr. Hersey your message the moment he comes in. Yes, I understand the urgency. Good. Oh, hold on a moment, Mr. O'Connell. It's Mr. O'Connell.
Never heard of me.
He's calling on behalf of Mr. Regan. Says it's very urgent.
Oh, Regan. Well, when the big man calls. Well, could you get on the other line and call the coachman for me for lunch? Around 1:30 for 2?
Right away, Mr. Hersey.
John Hersey. Hi, Joe. Scotch on the rocks.
I was beginning to think you wouldn't come.
No, he didn't. Regan's got an emergency on.
What does that mean?
It means I gotta go and look at a property on Sunday.
Aren't you supposed to be moving into the apartment this weekend?
That was the plan. But Kate will have to take care of herself for a couple of days.
Don't you think that's a bit unwise? I mean, so soon after.
What else can I do? You know how important Regan's business is to me. Besides, Kate has to be on her own sometimes. She's a very independent lady, really.
Independent enough to be told about us?
Not yet, Marianne.
Well, when? As soon as she's well enough, you said.
Well, she's not well enough for that yet. I mean, she needs to feel she's wanted.
An independent lady that needs to be wanted. Don't you find that a little conflicting, John?
Yeah, well, maybe she should have stayed in that place out of our lives forever.
That's a terrible thing to say.
Is it?
I want you, John, not harm to come to Kate. There is a difference.
Yeah, well, maybe the difference is too subtle for me. You want another drink? Same again.
Would you like me to stay with her while you're away?
No. That won't be necessary.
There wouldn't be any trouble. I'm alone too, remember?
Yeah, well, I think it's better if Kate stays on her own. I mean, I'll tell her that you're available, and if she needs you, she can call you.
All right. If that's the way you want it.
I think that's better. I'll just check and see if our table's ready. sorry about this, darling, but I should be back by Monday night at the latest.
Look, will you stop apologising? It'll give me a chance to do the unpacking without having you underfoot.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Oh, let me take that. Oh, Mrs. Hersey?
Yes?
I won't be in duty until Monday, but this key will be hanging up inside. See, what's more, I'll leave my phone number, so if you want me for anything, just give me a call.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Cookson, but I don't think I'll be troubling you.
Oh, wouldn't be any trouble. But look, if you do go out, don't forget to take the key with you, or you won't get back in again, you see. Oh, and Mrs. Hersey,
Yes?
for heaven's sake, don't lose it.
She'll be so busy unpacking she won't have time to go out till Monday.
Thanks, Mr. Cookson.
I thought I just ought to mention it.
Oh, Mr. Cookson, do you have a hammer?
Hammer?
Yes, I've got about 6 packing cases to open.
Oh, well, you want a claw hammer. I've got one inside.
Bye, darling. Regards, Mr. Regan.
I will. The hammer and my phone number.
Thanks, I'll give it back to you on Monday. Have a good weekend.
You too, Mrs. Hersey.
Hello, Marianne? Yes, he went off about 5. Oh, I don't think I'll have a chance to listen. You ought to see the unpacking I've got to do. Look, I know it's stupid of me, but... Yes, I do feel a bit nervous. Oh, look, it's very nice of you, darling, but there's no need. Honestly, there's not. Well, if you're sure you don't mind, I don't want you to go to any trouble. All right, well, come on over, but you'll have to cope with the mess the place is in. Bye. I'll get the key. Oh, there.
What a night.
It looks as if it'll get worse, too.
Yeah.
Just put the key back.
Okay.
You shouldn't wouldn't have come out.
Oh, don't be silly. I wanted to. There's no point in both of us being alone.
Let's get you out of those wet things. Sorry about the mess.
That passageway out there a bit creepy?
Oh, I'm trying not to indulge my active imagination too much. Sit down and let's have a drink.
Oh, well, I'll get it.
It's over there. You'll have to use cups. I haven't unpacked the glasses yet. They're in the kitchen. Find them?
Yes. Do you want ice?
Oh, no thanks.
There's something decadent about drinking warm scotch from English bone china.
Oh, well, it's the permissive age. Anything goes. Cheers, and thanks for coming over.
Oh, my pleasure. What was it the clerk was saying the other night?
2 girls together.
That's right. Nobody here but us 2 little chicks.
Realise that. I thought that your marriage was very happy.
Meaning yours isn't?
Oh, I didn't mean that.
Oh, sorry. Well, which box shall we attack first? What about this one?
Oh, no, that's got John's personal stuff in it.
So?
He's very hypersensitive about his belongings. Doesn't like me to pry. I'll leave that box for him to open.
Really? I wonder what he's got to hide.
Every man's got something to hide, don't you think? Oh, leave it up, Marianne. I don't think there'll be anyone looking in this high up. Besides, I rather like looking out of windows. I've grown used to it. That box really fascinates you, doesn't it?
You too, but you won't admit it.
Possibly. But it's more than my marriage is worth to open it without his permission.
Well, what's in it, do you think?
Oh, books, trophies, a lot of personal mementos, a lot of junk, really. And a revolver.
A revolver? What on earth for?
Pistol shooting was one of John's hobbies. He used to be really good at it.
Listen, what's that?
What's what? You're as jumpy as a cat. Remember, it's me that's had the nervous breath.
Shh. Now listen.
Can't be the caretaker. He's gone home.
And you locked the door downstairs. I saw you.
That's the only key. What if we both go?
Ready?
As I'll ever be. What now?
You heard it.
Yes, I did, but whoever it is gone now.
Let's hope so. Oh, I'm sorry, Kate. I'm supposed to be a comfort to you. It's probably being up so high. Penthouse flats aren't really my ideal. I get vertigo just standing on a chair.
Look, let's have a nightcap and get to bed. In the cold light of day, we'll wonder what all the fuss was about. Would you pour us a drink? Look what I've got, sleeping tablets.
Oh?
Good night's sleep, that's what we both need.
Well, frankly, I don't believe in them.
Really?
Especially not after drinking scotch, and I don't think you should either, Kate.
Oh, but my doctor prescribed them to me, and he didn't say anything about not taking them after I've been drinking.
Oh, it's common knowledge, Kate. Please don't take them.
I don't think I can sleep without them.
Oh, it's all my fault, all that fuss. I ought to have known better.
Look, I've just got used to taking sleeping pills. It's become a nightly ritual. Worries fade, and you sink painlessly into oblivion.
Your worries are supposed to be over.
Not quite.
And what does that mean?
Do you really want to know?
Of course, that's what friends are for.
Well, I think John's having an affair.
John? Oh, that's ridiculous.
No, it's not.
I can't believe it. And who's the other woman supposed to be?
I don't know.
Well, then.
Look, it's not imagination, Marianne. There've been pointers.
Such as?
Oh, well, letters delivered to the apartment and John pocketing them very quickly. 1 or 2 phone calls and passed off as the wrong numbers. You know, the usual signs.
Have you asked him about it?
Of course not. That was the kind of questioning that put me in the rest home in the first place. And I've no intention of going back to that frame of mind ever again. Better the Valium by day and the sleeping pills by night.
Oh, you poor darling. What? Sounds like a party's going on up there.
That's impossible. We're on the top floor. There's only the roof up there. It's pouring with rain.
Well, there's something going on up there, Kate, and I think we ought to find out what it is. I mean, it's ridiculous. First the footsteps and now this.
Wait! I'm coming with you! Thanks. Ready?
The roof.
There's nothing here.
Kate, darling, it's all right. It's all right. It's just some kind of practical joke, that's all.
Joke? It's obscene.
You're right, Kate. It's not a joke. It's more than that. And I think we should call the police.
The police? No. And tell them what? That two frightened women thought they heard noises. What would they say to that?
We've got to do something.
I'll phone the caretaker, Mr. Cookson. I'll tell him to take a look around, and if he sees anything suspicious, anything at all, then we'll call the police, okay? Now, you pour us a drink and I'll phone.
Kate?
Yes?
Have you thought? No one knew that I was coming over here tonight. So whoever it is out there would be doing all this thinking that you're here by yourself.
I'd rather not think about it. I'll phone Mr. Cookson. That'll be him.
Kate, I'll go.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Thanks. Do you know where the key is?
Yeah, it's hanging up in his room. That's what you said, wasn't it? Now, you stay here and keep that door locked until I get back, all right?
Marianne, be careful.
I should be saying that to you.
Mrs. Hersey, it's only the beginning.
Yeah, Mrs. Hersey called. She's expecting you.
Please, come quickly.
You are, miss?
Mrs. Dickinson, Marianne Dickinson, I'm a friend of Mrs. Hersey. Please, we've got to get back to her.
And now tell me, what's the trouble?
I'll tell you as we go. Please hurry, Mr. Cookson.
Now, don't you worry, Mrs. Dickinson. I'll give the whole building a going over. You get in there and comfort Mrs. Hersey. See, when I come back, I'll give her a knock on the door like this, you see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Understand? Now, don't you worry about me, because, I mean, it'll be a pretty tough skull that could withstand a crack with it, eh? All right.
Kate! It's me! Kate! Kate! Kate? What is it? Oh, you didn't.
Sorry, Marianne.
Oh, Kate, why? Why did you, Kate?
Very scared. I don't want to go back there again.
But don't you see? That's exactly what they want to happen. And that's why you've got to fight back. But there's someone out there who thinks that I'm you. Someone who's determined to make you crack.
No, mustn't crack.
Hang on. I'll get you some coffee.
Mustn't go to sleep.
Wake up, Kate. I'll get you some coffee. Now, don't go to sleep, Kate. Hello?
Had enough, Mrs. Hersey? I hope not. We're enjoying it too much.
I am not Mrs. Hersey. She's asleep. So you're just wasting your time.
All right, Mrs. Hersey. We'll try another way.
Who is this? Who? Got you some coffee. Come on. Come on, Kate. Wake up. That's it. Wake up. I've got you some hot coffee. Kate! Come on. Wake up. You've got to wake up, Kate. That's it. That's it. Look. Hot coffee. That's it. That's it. Kate. No, Kate. Come on. You're going to walk now. Come on. I'll pick it. Walk with me, come on. That's it. Walk. Now listen, Kate. There are two of them, a man and a woman. Kate, please. Please, Kate. Just walk with me. Come on, walk, walk. A man and a woman. And I think I know what's going on. And who's responsible. And I may be partly to blame for all this, do you understand? And that's why I decided to call the police. There's no other way. You know, Mr. Cookson's disappeared. Oh, Kate! Dad. Kate? Kate? They've cut the phone off. I'm going to have to leave you here while I go for the police. Do you understand? Kate?
revolver, John's revolver. Oh, go on, open it.
Photographs? I found them in John's packing case. I had to open it to get the gun. I've seen both of these people before, with John. I think John's behind all this.
John? But why?
He wants to frighten you. He wants you back in that sanatorium. Please try and understand. While you were away, before that, John and I were seeing each other. We were very close. It was wrong, but it happened. And tonight, I began to realize that it was John who planned all this to get you out of the way so that we could be together again. But now, after seeing these photographs, I've come to realize that it's not me, but this girl. She's the one John wants to be with. Not me, not you, but her. Kate, listen. While I was struggling with that man outside the elevator, it was him, Kate. It must have been. My hand felt his face, and he had a moustache. It was him, Kate. It was. And they think I'm you. They must be amazed that you haven't cracked by now.
Oh, I won't go back there. I won't.
Then I think they'll kill you.
But if they think you're me, they'll kill you.
He was there at the window.
No, 14 floors up.
He was there, I tell you. Kate, I'm going for the police.
Oh.
Yes, I'll put you into the bedroom. You'll be safe there. Come on. That's it. Come on, Kate. Come on. Kate, I'm going to get help. Mr. Cookson? Mr. Cookson, are you there? Please, Kate. Please wake up. Is there any other way out of here, Kate? Kate! There's no way. There's no way out. Why, John? Why?
My apologies, gentlemen. A false alarm, I'm afraid. Mrs. Hersey is a patient of mine. She was released from my rest home a few days ago. Too early, it seems. I'm sorry about the fire alarm, but, well, she's under sedation now and won't cause any more problems. I'll be taking her back to the home with me as soon as she's rested. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll help my nurse to get her back upstairs.
Sorry about the false alarm, fellas.
Are you all right? Wake up, Marianne. Okay, have some coffee.
Hey. How did I get here?
I don't know. All I know is when I woke up, there you were. Marianne, I'm very frightened. I just don't know what's going on.
Oh, we're in trouble, Kate. And I'm responsible.
You? How?
I can't explain, but just believe me, it's John that's behind all this. It has to be.
John?
Well, I'm sure of it. And what he didn't realize is that I'd be here too.
But he's away with Mr. Regan, and anyway...
You don't understand, Kate. There are at least 2 people out there that want to kill you.
Kill? Kill me?
Perhaps both of us. They think I'm you.
What?
Well, I can't explain now. Where's the gun?
Oh, gun.
I know I brought it down from the roof. It must be here somewhere.
I don't know.
Well, help me look, Kate. Oh, here it is.
Are you going to use that?
We might have to, Kate.
Oh, I couldn't.
No, neither could I. At least I thought I couldn't. Seems I was wrong.
Have you already?
No, but I tried. I found I had the guts to try.
Hello, Fred. Feeling better? Huh? Mr. Cookson told you my wife and I have moved in.
Who? Oh, listen, I'm sorry I was away, but I got this crazy call to go and see my sister who's supposed to be sick. Sick? I travelled 400 miles to find she's as healthy as a jackrabbit. Cost me a week's work and no pay. Practical jokes. Very funny.
A hoax call.
Yeah. What's the matter, Mr. Hersey?
Just the same thing happened to me.
Don't worry, Dave. I'm with you.
What are we going to do?
That's the elevator, isn't it?
Sure?
They're coming for us, Kate. I'm not prepared to die, are you?
But he didn't, my dear. I did.
You?
Yes, I had plenty of time to work it out. It proved much more interesting than weaving baskets.
And John.
Poor John.
Those people.
My friends. Remember when you were my friend, Marianne? Except when I needed you, you were having an affair with my husband. So I went looking for other friends, and I found a very good one. Very attractive young man, don't you think? He was very glad to help me. Both he and his friends.
Why did you have to kill John? We could have worked it out.
But I didn't kill him. You did. Besides, my friend was poor and John was rich. Here it is. Our little receipt. Now I'll be the one that's rich. My friend prefers it that way, and we'll go away together.
The police, they'll find you.
They might. But I don't think they'll persevere. Why should they? After all, it's an open and shut case. Women kill their lovers and then suicide will make as we don't.
No.
Good to see you, Mrs. Hersey. Do sit down. Now, what can I do for you?
I'd like to collect that, please.
Ah, yes, the receipt. Now, allow me to give you a minute.
Thank you, Mr. Carter.
Come on, baby, not now, eh?
Oh, I hope we don't have to be brother and sister much longer.
If you just sign there, Mrs. Hersey.
Mm-hmm. Right.
There we are.
Thank you.
Mrs. Hersey,
Yes?
you realize those are bearer bonds for a considerable amount of money.
Oh, yes. $200,000, the property of my husband and myself.
That may well be, but those bonds are as negotiable as cash anywhere in the world and by whoever has them in their possession.
Really, Mr. Carter, I do know what bearer bonds are.
Well, frankly, Mrs. Hersey, I don't think you should leave the bank until I've spoken to your husband.
Duncan, how long do you intend keeping this Hersey woman around?
Just long enough to get my hands on all that lovely loot.
You mean our hands, don't you?
I really don't see why all this is necessary, Mr. Carter.
It's in your interest, Mrs. Hersey, I assure you. Hello. Hersey and Partners, could I speak to Mr. Hersey, please? Oh, I see. Well, to whom am I speaking? Uh-huh. Miss James.
Well, $200,000. Wow! Just think, the two of us together. Be like a whole new life, won't it, Duncan?
A whole new life, baby. It sure will.
Well, as I said before, Mr. Carter, Mr. Hersey is out of town. But I'm expecting a call from him any time. However, if you want my opinion, I'm quite sure that whatever Mrs. Hersey decides to do on his behalf would have his complete approval. They are the most devoted of couples.
I've got it.
Has she gone?
She's gone. Out of our lives for good.
It worked. It's all over.
No, darling. It's just beginning.
Whoever said that waiting was a better thing than hating never waited for a love to come in vain. And though I'm past my lying and long since ceased my crying, I'll never, ever wait for love again. Hey, is anybody there? Does anybody care? Is someone there above me?